Amtrak reacting to the deadly crash in Philadelphia. It said today it will install cameras facing its train engineers.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan is here now with more on this, Dick.
Well, Christina Maurice, the idea is to record the actions of train engineers, but critics say they're not sure the move will contribute to safety. When the Amtrak train crashed in Philadelphia, killing 8 people and injuring 200, the engineer suffered a head injury and told investigators he couldn't remember what happened. Now the cameras that face inward will record the actions of the engineers.
99% of our engineers in those cabs are darn good, but there might be 1% that either get incapacitated, no fault of their own, or are not paying attention. Inward-looking cameras make sure that that doesn't happen.
But the Railroad Workers Union remains opposed to the cameras, insisting they won't improve safety, and some industry analysts agree. Does this make us safer?
I don't think it does. If you think about a camera watching a driver, if a driver falls asleep, somebody has to be monitoring the camera.
Robert Poswell ran the Chicago transit system in the 1980s and says cameras are only really helpful to investigators after an accident. He says Amtrak needs to complete the installation of its positive train control, a computer system that can take over the train and, for example, slow it down if it's speeding.
It's almost done. There's a short section on the Northeast corridor, Washington to New York, that isn't done, and unfortunately it's right where the train crashed. It could be done by the end of the year.
In the meantime, Senator Schumer says we owe it to the people who died in the Amtrak crash to make the railroad safer.
Those 8 people were wonderful people, and I knew one of them, Cadet Zimser of the Naval Academy. Zimser, I nominated him. And he was an amazing guy. He was just an outstanding, outstanding man from the Rockaways, and we miss him. But in his name, it'll be better.
Now, cameras will first be installed in 70 new Amtrak locomotives that power all Northeast regional and long-distance trains between Washington, New York, and Boston, as well as Keystone service between New York and Philadelphia, along with Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And Christine Maurice, we understand that this should be done by the end of the year.